This week's Friday Night Smackdown emanated from Orlando and, of course, the WWE Performance Center. Now, first things first, hats off to WWE. They made an amazing job of making the setup for this look really, really cool. I assume most WWE shows are going to be held here in this arena, and I'm perfectly fine with that. I didn't think this was the most entertaining SmackDown of all time, but I also think there's a lot of reasons why. And I've seen a lot of people bashing this show on Twitter, and I think how horrible that must be, because WWE could have just outright said, okay, no SmackDown, no Raw, no NXT for the foreseeable future, but instead they're doing their best to put on a show to entertain us. For 2 hours tonight, as Triple H said, you could sit and watch and forget the real world and watch wrestling. And that's really cool. And talking to Triple H, he played a huge part on the show. Of course, he joined Michael Cole on commentary. I really loved him doing his comedy sort of work. I love how they used Michael Cole tonight. Very Attitude Era style. Like, Michael Cole was basically just a rag doll and they made fun of him and things like that. Triple H coloured his little facial hair in. I loved that. I thought that was so funny. And it's little things like that that just brighten up your day if you're a wrestling fan. Let's be honest. I think the matches were good. I love seeing Cesaro versus Daniel Bryan. I think, again, they've had better matches, but it was still fun to watch. I kind of wish they didn't do that huge Elimination Chamber tag match. They showed us that pretty much in its entirety, and it just sort of lost me a little bit. I did see on Twitter a lot of people complain about that, and I do agree. I think WWE has such a huge library of back content. They could have used that, like, something from the 80s, from WrestleMania 1, something we haven't seen for years and years and years, unless you've gone to watch it on the WWE Network, of course. I think if they would have used something like that, I think it would have held people's attention more. I did see on Twitter people saying they was going to go to bed. People would, oh no, I'll catch up later. I think people lost a bit of hope for the show during that, which is a shame because Jeff Hardy returned, which was huge. I'm very surprised they didn't hold off on that. That was such a big return. People have waited for that for months, and I kind of feel like they did that because Matt's left, and they want to just remind people Jeff works for WWE, and I feel like that's why he's been rushed back to SmackDown so quickly. If Matt would have stayed, I don't think we would have seen Jeff until after WrestleMania. A lot of people also saying about how and why WWE is still building to WrestleMania matches when the future of WrestleMania looks uncertain. I don't think WrestleMania looks uncertain. I'm pretty certain WrestleMania will happen. If it's not in April, it will be in May or June or July or August or December. Vince McMahon is not going to cancel WrestleMania. WrestleMania will happen eventually. So it makes sense to continue that build, especially during this uncertain time. They don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month. So right now, continue as much as possible as normal. And that's exactly what SmackDown did tonight. I kind of feel like they had enough superstars to not put that Elimination Chamber match on the show. So, I don't know, it kind of made me wonder why they did. I think if they would have given the matches they did put on a little bit longer, maybe do an extra backstage promo. Hell, Elias could have come out and cut a performance to the best audience he's ever had. That could have worked. It could have been funny. It could have got over. I don't know. It would have made a bit of sense. But I'm really interested to know what you think. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This was kind of a strange video for the channel, so I'm really pleased if you have watched it all. Remember to like the video. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out previous videos on the channel. And I will see you as always next time. Peace!